Our guest today is Charles Levin. He is from Shuffle Inc. We're going to be discussing some of the best ways to build your brand awareness, build awareness of your company, and celebrate family events and more. Charles, thank you for joining us today.
Thank you.
Tell us
Nice to be here.
Tell our listeners a little bit about Shuffle Inc.
Well, Shuffle Inc. is a custom playing card game, tarot card, educational and flashcard printer and manufacturer in Orlando, Florida since 1999.
That is the thing I love about the company is how versatile you are, that you're able to do a wide variety of things, like you said, from anything from board games to card games to educational games to even tarot cards. I mean, that is a wide variety of things that, quite frankly, can help any of our listeners that are interested in building their own brands.
Absolutely, and we're expanding that now to wedding invitations, menus, custom gift boxes and packaging. Nice. And, we're trying to diversify as we go and as we grow.
Excellent. It's always good to be versatile. So how did it all get started?
Kind of by accident. I had a marketing company in Orlando during the 80s and sold it at a young age and consulted after that, and during that time started having a lot of kids. I have 5. And so I didn't have to really work much and got to hang out and be with the kids for many years. As they got older, they found their own contemporaries to play with around 8 and 9 and 10 years old. So they outgrew me. And so I needed to look for something to do and found and thought of doing playing cards because in my marketing background thought playing cards make a fantastic branding tool, and it's the number one thing that families do together is play cards.
That is awesome how you all work as a family on your business. So I understand there's you, there's your brother. Who else from the family contributes to Shuffled Inc.?
Well, I started it, and then, the kids did their thing growing up, went to college, and as a total surprise, my oldest son, Matt, was working on Wall Street with RBC, and after about a year, wanted to come home, and he called me up. He was doing great, and he called me up out of the blue, and he said, "Dad, I got my bonus check. I just deposited it, cleared. I'm coming home to take over the company, and I'm going to fire you in 6 months." And I said, "If you make it 3 months, you got a deal." So nice. That was almost 6 years ago. And so far, so good, he hasn't fired me yet.
That is so cool that you're doing a family thing, you're all working together, and really get to help people and still spend time together. I mean, that's phenomenal.
Yeah, that aspect has been, I thought he wasn't coming home for, 10, 20 years, if ever. And out of the blue, here he is. And a little over a year ago when the virus started, my daughter Lisa was working at Universal managing their corporate events. So they shut that down and furloughed our whole department, and she came to help us here, and she now runs customer service and sales completely. So that turned out to be great. My son Jonathan, he works here part-time while going to school at UF. He's going to graduate this December.
Oh, nice.
So I couldn't get them all. 2 girls are up in Jacksonville.
That's still so cool that you got such a large part of the family working on that together and living the dream.
Yeah, it's been absolutely incredible, and I mean it's incredible fun to be with them every day and work together and to see what's happening right before our eyes and really quickly. I mean, since Matt came in, it's changed the company dramatically. He's doing things and making things happen that were clearly just beyond my capabilities. and it's just been amazing.
Now, the other really great thing about your company, besides being a family-owned business, is the fact that you're American-made. So it sounds, you mentioned Florida, so I'm guessing that's where everything is manufactured?
Everything is done under our roof right here in Orlando. The marketing, selling, administration, printing, manufacturing, shipping, everything.
Tell us
We
about
even
the.
started
Mhm.
fulfilling orders for customers because, again, during the virus, when Amazon shut everybody out and said we're only going to be selling essential medical items,
Mhm.
so everyone that was selling on Amazon just got crushed, and they were desperate for a place to provide fulfillment. So we started doing that then, and it's become another significant part of our business. So you can print your 1,000 sets or 5,000 sets of tarot cards, make your sales, and we pack them and ship them from our facility. We don't charge 35% plus like Amazon.
Oh, dang. Yeah, that is outrageous. So it
Not,
sounds like
I'm
you
not
really.
putting down Amazon. They're great.
Yeah. Yeah, but it sounds like you guys go above and beyond for your clients.
That's the basis of our entire business is our service. We've believed in your success is our success, and it's genuine. And the customer service that we bring to the table is pretty much unmatched by any other company I've dealt with ever.
And of
And
course,
it's existing out there less and less and less.
that success has got you, I mean, a state-of-the-art production facility now.
Right. And, and we also, it's not just the high-end service. We provide a full graphic art staff for people to help design their products. We basically don't charge for that unless it's something really extensive. And it's just the guidance, the service, and then add on the product quality and competitive pricing. And we've developed a niche in the USA that is really incredible.
Well, you mentioned your team of designers. I'm going to give a shout out to one specifically. Chris has done an amazing job. He's working on a deck of cards for us, and
Mm-hmm.
I'm just so impressed by the quality, just how amazing they look. I mean, they look like something that you would see at like an event or at a store.
Casino.
Yeah, casino. Yeah, I mean they
Right.
look just so nice. So yeah, I
Right.
am so excited about that and sharing those with our sponsor, and I mean they and some of our listeners. So yeah, that is just phenomenal quality that you guys do.
That's what we're all about. We try to hit the top of the line in every category of, service, quality, price, and that's been our premise for 22 years now.
Another neat thing about your company is that you're into environmentally safe minded manufacturing. Is that correct?
Absolutely. We recycle everything, all the waste, every bit of it that we use. And then we're using eco-friendly papers are available. All of our packaging, shipping cartons has been switched over to eco-friendly paper, cardboard. So everything we're doing is also very conscientious to the environment and to people and our customers and beyond.
I think you already touched on this, that you usually don't charge extra for setup unless it's like an extreme circumstance.
Uh, well, that's for graphic art support. Like
Uh-huh.
if we have to do very intricate designs in situations, we don't charge for the first hour, but we charge like $45 an hour after that, and that's roughly about 50 to 60% lower than graphic designers charge. As far as setup, we don't have setup fees. Our
Oh,
competitors
wow.
have. We don't have setup fees. If you want to do full color, we don't charge you for extra colors. Our competitors charge you, $50 for each extra color, and They like to nickel and dime. We don't.
Nice. And then I understand you also don't charge if there's a rush.
No, we offer rush service because the bottom line is if we have the physical capacity to produce your job, it really doesn't cost us anything extra to do it. We just fit it into the schedule. We've had orders, guy needed 500 decks in Vegas the next day. We took the order that morning. They were in Vegas that night, the day early. But we had the room on the production line to fit it in and did it. So why should we charge extra?
So, of course, you make a wide variety of things. You'd mentioned about the tarot cards and the educational cards and the board games. But what is your process for making playing cards?
Pretty simple. We have pre-cut sheets, and we'll print them on a digital press if it's an order quantity of, say, 2,000 decks or less. We'll print on an offset press when it's, upwards of 5,000 and more. The economics kick in our favor and the customer's favor once we go towards 5,000. The digital press has 3 18-card sheets that go through the press to make one deck. So it'll print the sheets front and back. Then it goes through the coating process. We use an aqueous-based coating, water-based coating. That's what gives the cards durability, elasticity, and a much longer life, and also that smooth kind of slickness to make them slide. From there, it goes into cutting and finishing. So they're cut into rectangular squares, and then it goes into a punching station that rounds the corners and conveys to a cello wrapper that wraps the deck in clear wrap with a little easy drawstring. From there, they're either manually or automatically, put into the type of box that the client orders. So they might have a hard clear plastic gift case that's put in the case manually. They have a custom printed tuck box that goes through an automation process. The machine puts the deck in the box, folds the box, and spits it out ready for shipping.
What?
If it goes on the larger sheet, that's a full deck of cards on one sheet. So that's the only difference between that.
And I understand when it comes to like the cards that you work with a company called ATA. Who are they?
That's the American Tarot Association. They're basically a company that you're just like a member of that company, and it's a hub where tarot card users, creators go to connect with others and find companies like us and other companies that produce products that are in their realm.
Nice. And then, of course, if I have an idea for a board game, it sounds like you all can help me make that a reality.
Yes, we do board games. All our board games are with our affiliates in China, which is not the greatest situation right now and hasn't been since the virus started. It's hit them extremely hard like others. Their production lines are down by 60-70%, and their materials, everything has gotten much more expensive, and their turnaround times, where it used to be about 4 months, is now closer to 7. And along with that, shipping costs have just gone off the charts. So that's actually, overall, it's diminished our business in China, but it's exploded our business in the U.S. And a lot of people that were doing China are moving to the U.S. because costs are so much higher now in China. Turnaround times are double, and we're made in the USA.
Nice. We love that. And we love the fact that your company can do some great things for our listeners. So before we let you go, where on social media, where on the web, where can our listeners find out more about your company?
Well, they can go to shuffledink.com and just go direct to our website, and you can look around the website and see all our products and services and find a lot more than one way to contact us. You can find us on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and Board Game Geek, and a lot of card and board game blogs around the world.
Well, it
But
sounds awesome.
the main way to get to us is our website.
Yeah, I was going to say, it sounds awesome. It sounds like for our listeners that are wanting to do something creative, wanting to do something original, or just wanting to make that perfect one-of-a-kind gift, that they should
Right.
definitely work with Shuffled Ink.
Yeah, we would love to have them, and we do everything to help them create what they see in their minds. A lot of people just have an idea, and they're able to just talk to a graphic artist and tell them what they're thinking, and our graphic staff will send them a proof within a few hours, and they're like, "Oh my God, that's it." And then they can tweak the colors or sizes or put this here, move that over there kind of thing, and go back and forth until they're happy.
That is so cool how your company makes our listeners' dreams a reality.
That's awesome. Another thing we do is we don't ask for any money. You place your order, you get your design done, you approve it, then we ask for payment.
Sounds great. Well, Charles, it has been a pleasure having you on the show. We've enjoyed letting our listeners learn all about Shuffled Ink.
Awesome. They can also call us at 407-298-3579. The phones are covered from about 9 to 7 o'clock every day. Not Saturday and Sunday. But you can email on the weekends.
Sounds like a plan.
All right.